You one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored. I didn't even know I sit up here and hit that live button. But anyways, I hope all is doing well. Um, Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please subscribe, and hit that notification button so you know when I'm about to upload my next videos. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift that impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, um, formative, that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, please go ahead and share. Even with the, empath that are going through trying times that may need spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life or life purposes and mission. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and share on your social media sites wherever you see fit. Y'all, I'm sorry, I got discombobulated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the channel I'm using today is called Love Motives Meditation Music. And the music you're hearing in the background is called Full Restore Your Third Eye Power. That's the reason why I got confused right there. 10,000 hertz, 888 hertz, 39 hertz, and 13 hertz third eye activator meditation. That's why I was all off. Jesus. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take me a sip. And the video that I'm doing is Twin Flame 101. You made broken look beautiful. Your flaws became fierce that projected fabulousness. I don't really like the word broken because we're not broken, but it breaks you away from what you thought was true of yourself. You all had to go through different truths in our lives that was not easy to acknowledge, to be able to face, to understand. We were fed life of layers of veils of illusion on how certain things came. A lot of times we go through things that make us feel like, you feel like you're a failure, you second guess yourself, you feel like you don't have the power to overcome certain things. You become withdrawn, you start doubting yourself, you start doubting your abilities. And those are the things that we had to be able to go through to be able to make sure we come on top. And the universe, God, everything that is loving and pure and positive has that faith and confidence in us that we have whatever it takes to overcome anything that's taken place in our lives. It will have to take time, but it also has to take change. A lot of things, we go through, we try to turn a blind eye on. We want to allow ourselves to force different outcomes and control different outcomes when you have to learn to allow yourself to accept. There'll be certain things that people admire about you and try to mimic, you know different things, but you were made you. Nobody can't do you like you do you. There's a lot of things that you can project that others cannot. you know you have to be able to admire your uniqueness, being able to appreciate everything that is coming forth in your life. A lot of times when you're going through that stuff, you really don't feel like you have that power to overcome it, especially if it's something that you're dealing with that is really hard to even face, or certain things is taking place in your life that it's a hard pill to swallow when you have really dealt with a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things that I've gone through, lately. I didn't feel good about myself because I felt like, what, I've been having to take too many breaks in my life. But then I had to allow myself to readjust, calibrate myself, and just have to give that self talk, that self check. Because a lot of times you got to check yourself on the BS that you allow yourself to want to believe about yourself. You always have to think the highest of yourself, and not in an arrogant, narcissistic way, but being able to think and project out what is beautiful within you. A lot of times we feel like we can't make it through a lot of things that's taking place in our life. But then when you allow yourself to look back and see the things that you never thought you could be able to make peace with, things that you never thought you can, walk away from. and all those different things, some kind of miracle you are able to push through. A lot of times we feel like, we're alone in this world. There's not too many people that understand us, even though they say they can relate. A lot of times you feel alone in different circumstances, but we have to allow ourselves to know, that's what darkness of evil wants us to feel. They will put these things in our minds, our thought process, as well as, that ego has a, be trying to steal keys and drive all, in the path of consciousness with you. But then it's just like it gets to that point where you're gonna be tired of being tired. You're gonna be able to push through better, you know, not being able to cop out on yourself and sleep on yourself. There's a lot of times where we really hate seeing the truth when, our higher power are trying to allow us to say, there are certain things you need to change the way you look at it, change the way you get your work done, change to change the way you focus on things, how you see things. Because it's like, um, when you're dealing with different issues in your life, you have to ask yourself, because a lot of us are going through that. I was going through that, still things that I'm healing on, and allowing myself to appreciate, you know, um, things that has taken place. Your strength shows with all that you have overcome, and a lot of times it's hard to be able to, you know, see that as that, because it's like I look at different things I went through in my life, and at times I just, I was just like, I don't know if I can just deal with this. There's a lot of heaviness that we're going through right now. There's a lot of different things that, occupy our thoughts that, that can really drain us. A lot of us talking about drain. I was just doing, what was it, a video? I forgot, was it last week? I know I made a post about it a few days ago or whatever, when you're going through soul exhaustion, when you tried, but there's a lot of times you have to understand, if you need to take that time for self-care, that doesn't mean you quit, that doesn't mean you're a failure. But there's a lot of times you have to go in that hermit mode, you have to go within, and give yourself those pep talks, you know be your own support system. Sometimes, you're looking for somebody to save you, feeling like, oh, I'll be happy if I have this amount of money. I'll be happy if I have this person in my life. I'll be happy if I can do this like the other person do. You know, happiness has to come from within. If you want those things, you have to be able to create that within yourself. You know, yes, it's hard at times, especially when you're dealing with a lot of things, and being able to find healthier methods to be able to get through a lot of things, try to have a deeper understanding on try to do that. That's why, like I was saying in the first video I did, after everything that took place last week, I said I can't allow myself to sit into my sadness, into disbelief of what is taking place, um, but allow myself from this situation to be able to make betterness, if that ain't a word, it's gonna be one today. Um, for other people that come into contact with me. There's a lot of us that are in our heads about a lot of things. We're stressed out by things, if it's not our family, it could be our spouses, our soulmates, our twin flames, family, financial issues, and that can have you to the point where the change is taking place in your life, that there may be blessings that are changing within your surroundings, but a lot of times we miss over that because we're focusing on what is taking place in the negative, or what has been separated from us or abandoned from us, for those things. And these are the things that makes you beautiful, because when you're allowing yourself to not let the pain you endure to drag that towards everybody you come into contact with, whatever vibe you come in connection with, you know that's beautiful about you. Because it's just like, if you've been through something, if you or discount it, basically, discard whatever, you're going to want to be that person that shows compassion, you know encouragement, love towards somebody. You don't even have to learn, love, know somebody. And I'm not saying, love, but know somebody, to just give them a compliment. you know, being able to say, you know what, you really look good today, and that person, just for you saying that to somebody, they may be that person that they constantly look at themselves and they critique every single thing, every single flaw that they have. And just for you being able to tell that person that, you don't know how that can uplift somebody, you know. Different things that I've gone through in my life allowed me to accept, my flaws, allow me to accept the things that I did wrong, allow myself to accept the things that I choose to ignore, the things that I put before my own well-being, of my happiness, of my self-respect, of healthy boundaries, standards. A lot of us as empaths, we think and give love to everybody else, cater to everybody else, and then when it comes to you, there's nothing left, or you have gone above and beyond for different situations, different people, all these different things. And when you needed that in return, all you hear is crickets, you know. But these are the things that allows you, even when you become abandoned, you have to become your own source of, achievements. You have to be able to say, you know what, regardless if nobody didn't sit up here and celebrate me, I'ma celebrate me. If somebody didn't give me support towards different things when I showed them support, I'm gonna show it towards myself. Just because somebody didn't come into my life and upgrade me, hell, I'm gonna be my own upgrade, you know, and all those different things. So that is what your flaws become your fierceness, your fabulousness. Because when somebody can come into your life, some people, can come into your life if you allow yourself to say, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm growing by the day, adding more to my life to be that best version I can be. If I done got to a certain milestone in my life, I want to add something else in my life, because I knew what it had to be broke. I knew what it had to be nothing. I knew what it had to be to constantly have a handout. And, I've been there for people and didn't ask for nothing in return. But when I came to the same people I supported, they turned their backs on me. And that's when you allowed yourself to go through those motions. And a lot of times that hurts. That hurts like hell. You can be there for somebody, and then you have to understand, not everybody got the same mindset as you. Not everybody got that same heart as you. Because a lot of times when we come into our lives, we gravitate towards toxic. We gravitate towards sociopaths, psychopaths, low frequencies and stuff like that, because they want to deplete you. They want to suck the life out of you, have you broken and bothered, all those different things. But when you allow yourself to be your own bounce back, that's fierce. That's really fierce. And you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. And I have to tell myself that at times. You have to have that. When you have that good talk with other people, you have to have that good talk with yourself. And I have to constantly learn that and critique myself with that. And it's a blessing that, I had to walk away from certain family members, had to walk away from people I've known for years that I never thought I would separate from, just to be able to allow myself to say, I'm not vibing with that anymore. I'm not wishing nothing bad on those people. Yeah, it hurt me that I was there for people, but they weren't there for me. When I needed that support or that ear to happen, when they found out my truth, they got ghost. It was okay. So when all this stuff wiped out, it hurt like hell. But guess what? There was more people to start gravitating towards me. The more people that I helped, that some stabbed me in my back, it's okay. It took me a long time to not, want to cut with words, But now it's just like I had to forgive you, because you were using all you knew, just like I'm using all I know. But I'm getting growth from that situation. I'm getting, information from that situation. Becoming wise from those situations, allowing myself to not stop my better well giving on being able to educate myself through connecting with other people. As they can learn off of me, I can learn off of them. I'm a student and a teacher, and, truth seeker at the same time, and have to respect that. But throughout that, nobody can't replace you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't, you know, uh, mimic you. They can try, but they can't get you like you get you. So it's just like all these things are coming into your life, is empowering you. But that mess cuts raw and it stinks like an onion. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to be able to respect that truth that's coming towards you. Not all truth is pretty. Everything that's sweet ain't sugar. Don't allow the world and that ugliness to make you bitter. Let it allow you to grow growth and better. You know, allowing yourself to move forward, not questioning yourself, not question your well-being, being able to have the faith in everything that's taking place, even the confusing things that may take form into your life is going to teach you something that's going to give you instant clarity. You know, a lot of times we have to be able to our focus for us to receive that knowledge that we need. You know, I have to tell myself that all the time, you know, allowing myself to be quiet so I can listen to what is not really being said, you know, see the things that's trying to project to me in the unseen, you know, being able to read between the lines of the blurred lines, you know, and being able to do that, allow myself to look at the truth and not the illusion what people want to paint it out to be. You know how you'll get those vibes like, I don't know about that. You know, you have to be them you have to understand them intuitions is, you know, a silent gangster, because there's a lot of times when my intuition told me, you know, hey, that ain't something good you need to be invested in. Leave that person alone. They ain't mean right, but oh, it may be today, or they may be having and the next, I got cut straight, and then I was just like, well, dad, who can I blame? Because my instincts and my intuition told me, and I choose to not ignore it. You know, I chose to, do opposite, and then I paid for it dearly. And the only person I can blame is for myself. Like, yeah, true that, touche, touche, you know, and being able to move forward. So broken is beautiful because you breaking away from things that are not serving you, breaking away from things that's not fulfilling you, breaking thing, breaking away from things that weren't true within you or to you, to be able to reflect out something beautiful, something pure, something real, you know, veil restricted, illusion restricted. You know, a lot of times, with that vibe, we can rub people the wrong kind of way, but that's all right. That's talking more about them and less about you. Because especially if you're speaking the truth and it's positive and it has good intent. There's just some people that's not going to agree with you, but you have to understand not everybody is for you. You can't please everybody all the time, but the right ones will be there. So allow yourself to keep moving forward in that fierceness of fabulousness. Don't allow somebody, who can't even see their visions try to proofread your dreams that you putting into your reality. Allow yourself to keep moving. You fabulous in every way you have been cut. You know that you're that diamond in that rough and you spit shine, you know. But everything you do is priceless, Allow yourself to know your worth. Allow yourself to move in assertiveness. You're gonna get that. So, there's a lot of different things that are going on in our life right now that, it can hold many distractions and have, questioning your faith as well as your belief and patience. But trust and believe, that's what the opposite of, you know, positivity wants you to be, because there's good things coming for you. When if you didn't hold a powerful purpose in that position that you've been placed in, that's a lot of peace. You know, things won't come at you like it is. I have to keep reminding myself that you're getting signs every day through synchronicities, through the things you engage in, through things that you used to engage in that you can't even engage in anymore. You're allowing yourself to move forward in your uniqueness of truth and not dealing with that fakery of flagellant. What was it? Flagellant? No, that's gas. Fraudulent. That's what I meant to say. I want to talk about gas, but you're able to move in that truth, and don't allow yourself to second guess what your purpose is, because you're being led through that. You're being educated through that. If you have been through the things you've been through when you made it this far, oh, there ain't nothing that can stop you except the powers that upstairs. So I hope you were able to resonate with that, y'all. Let me give a post notification shout out to Haley Sad Chuck Chuk, and I apologize if I brutalized your name. G West, what's up, sis? Miss Sheila Jack, Deep Thought here now. Gwen Walmer and Melly Loki, and Cheryl EO. Much love to you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Thank you to my, my newcomers of our beautiful clan. Thank you. Our population is raising rapidly, and it's so blessed to be able to do these things. Like I said, go over to my community page. I'm about to drop some more posts out for you. It's just like more things that can help you educate yourself on your mental health, how to use the law of attraction, being able to recover from a narcissistic connection, um, different ways you can tell between different labels of mental illnesses, how to be able to move forward, in a positive way with those things too. So, I try to be able to make sure I put as much positivity out, and as being able to educate, with all the things that's going on. We need to move forward in positivity and clarity. It's just like life is too short, and we have to be able to live in it now. The past don't no longer need us. We making decisions that our future lives is going to thank us for. So like and dis I said like and describe, Lord Jesus, like and subscribe. uh Give me a thumbs up, share, tell somebody about the channel, drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out and be able to communicate with you. I leave all my, my contact information in my description box below, where you can connect with me on a one-on-one, being able to help you have a deeper understanding about your purpose, or, any questions that you may have towards, your whatever situation you may be going through, or, just trying to be able to relate with somebody. I understand, this is why I love what I do. I try to help out as best way as I can. If I can't tell you through my own experience, I'll try to find the information for you to give you a deeper understanding of your experience. So I hope you have a, peaceful, safe weekend. Be responsible and safe at everything you do. Know you're truly loved, highly favored, and forever blessed, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100 billion times more than what you expected, pray for, manifest, or even expected, and same when you receive it as well. And what else? And I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.